One day, I was scrolling through Instagram and I came across a couple video. The boyfriend was in an online meeting while the girlfriend was lying on a couch, not far from him, and secretly recording everything. At first, it looked completely normal. The guy was talking to the clients, discussing projects, speaking in this very formal, cold, and professional tone. You know that kind of voice that people use in a meeting? Very serious, very composed, and that is very work mode. And honestly, I wasn't even paying attention. But things are getting interesting. During short pause in a meeting, the girlfriend suddenly said softly, "I'm really hungry." And the boyfriend's entire tone changed instantly. He turned toward her and replied, "What do you want to eat?" Suddenly his voice became softer, calmer, warmer, and somehow even cuter. But after that, I started thinking about something else. Why do we do that? Why do we change the way we speak depending on who we are talking to? Why can the same person sound completely different in different situations? And maybe some people here have experienced this too. Maybe someone once told you, "Why do you speak differently around certain people?" Or "You're being fake." And some people even say, "You're trying too hard," or "You're a pygmy." But today, I want to argue the opposite. And that's what we are going to talk about. Why we change the way we speak around different people. So, here's the thing. Why we switch so much? Why we always change the way we speak? And maybe some of the people said like, "Oh, you are fake because you speak differently with certain people." And the fact is, changing the way we speak is not fake, but it's a sign of social intelligence. Now imagine, you are a student and you're speaking with your lecturer and you say, "Hey, what's up, bro?" That doesn't make sense because they are someone with higher status than you because you are a college student. Of course, we do not talk like that. But if we are holding a conversation with our friends, our tone is more laid back and natural, even without honorifics. And in linguistics, this changing tone of the way of speaking is known as style shifting or code switching. Code switching is the process of shifting from one linguistic code, either it's a language or dialect, to another, depending on the social context or the tone of the conversation. And when people hear the term code switching, they often think only about switching languages, like Indonesians mixing Indonesian and English. For example, "Aku capek banget today," or "Sorry ya, aku tadi literally lupa." That is one form of code switching, but actually, code switching is much bigger than that. And I bet everyone have ever done code switching, consciously or unconsciously. So, research by William Labov shows that people automatically change the way they speak depending on the social situation. And for the bilingual speakers, they switch languages to adapt to their identity and also social relationship. So this is not fake, but it's automatic things that happen in ourselves. And other research shows that people tend to imitate accents, adjust their tone in order to be more socially accepted. And according to communication accommodation theory, we naturally adjust the way we speak to manage our relationship with others. And sometimes we unconsciously copying someone's accent, tone, or even their speaking style, not because we are pretending, but because we want to connect with others. And people naturally adopt the way they speak in social interaction in order to be convergence and divergence. So, convergence means adjusting the way we speak in order to feel socially closer to someone. So, for example, when you meet new friends and slowly starting using the same slang as them, or slowly starting using the same phrase as them, your voice becomes softer around someone you love, or when people suddenly become more formal during presentation, that is convergence. But there's also something called divergence. Divergence happens when people intentionally maintain distance through language. For example, using formal language to sound professional or using certain accent to show identity and pride. So, language is not only about communication, but language is also about relationships, belonging, identity, and also emotion. Now, back to the original question, are we fake because we changed the way we speak? And the answer is, I don't think so. I think rather than we fake, I think we are adaptive. Adapting the way we speak is not a weakness, but it's a skill. It reflects social awareness, empathy, and social intelligence. It shows that we understand people, situations, and connections. People who can adjust their communication style often build relationships more easily because they know how to make others feel comfortable. And honestly, sometimes the smallest changes in tone can completely change human interaction. A softer responses can calm someone down, a warmer tone can make someone feel safe, and a more respectful tone can show professionalism, and the words may stay the same, but the way we say to them change everything. So the next time you notice your voice changing, maybe you're not being fake, but maybe you're just responding to the moment, to the person in front of you, and to the connection you're trying to build. Just like I said before, just like the guy in the video, one moment he's formal and distant, and the next moment, the next second, he's become soft and caring. Not two different people, just one person who knows how to connect with others. Thank you.